Hey, productive people, it is October and it is time to plan with me. I'm going to show you how I lay out the month. Very simple, very minimalist in my bullet journal because this is the beginning of Q4. Obviously, the last quarter of the year. We're less than 100 days until the new year, until 2025. Not many people think about it in this way, but October is the last full work month until the new year, until January. So it's really important to focus on what is the big thing that I want to be moving into as the year closes, because you build momentum for that starting in October. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. So I keep a very simple, minimal monthly layout. I make one column for each day of the month, then another column for the corresponding day of the week. Each daily row is for bigger events like birthdays, trips, parties, or work events like the People Magic Summit presented by Mighty Networks. More on that elsewhere in the video. It's not a place for regular daily appointments or meetings. I put those in the daily log. And then on the next page, I recreate the day of the month column, but leave off the day of the week. This page is for the one line a day journal, writing down a couple of highlights or notes. If you wanted, you could also have a couple of column grids for habit tracking, or if you have a lot of habits or something to track, I would just go to the next page and give yourself plenty of space. Okay, that's it. Certainly there are very many beautiful layouts for a monthly calendar, but I like to keep it simple and efficient. Now let's talk about organizing and achieving your big goals for the month with trail markers. So when I'm putting together my trail markers for this big project, I'm looking at number one, launch cycle messaging has to be done. The second trail marker or weekly goal that I'm focusing on is getting all of the hype cycle messages, emails, social content ready and complete. So launch, hype. The third trail marker is in-app review and community messaging. So making sure that the push notifications, the little things that come up when someone joins the community, that's all dialed in and approved. And then the fourth trail marker is that the community workshop content, all the slides, those are all done. So week by week, I'm putting these trail markers out, knowing that there might be a little bit of flexibility. I don't necessarily have to have every single thing done at the end of every single week. But I'm saying like, okay, this can't really take more than a week. If it's going to take more than a week, then I need to bring in some help. I need to maybe ask for a little bit of extension, or maybe there are other things that I'm giving time to that I need to pull back a little bit on, because this is the number one thing. This is the number one goal that I have to accomplish in October. And having that clarity is what helps me make proper priorities for everything else that I'm doing with work. As you're beginning to think about how you can make the end of 2024 set you up for a great 2025, one of the best things that I'm going to be a part of this month is the People Magic Summit presented by Mighty Networks. You've heard me talk about Mighty Networks and the communities that I run or am a part of on the platform. Mighty Networks is my favorite community platform and the choice of thousands of others, including some of the incredible speakers that are going to be at People Magic, including our guy, Ryder Carroll, creator of the Bullet Journal Method, Marie Forleo, and Lovey Ajayi Jones. The People Magic Summit is October 15th through 17th. It's 100% free and 100% online. All you have to do is go to the link in the description to save your spot. January is always the biggest month of the year for any creator business. In fact, it is for many businesses. So if you want to have a top-notch plan in place and to learn that plan and the steps involved from some of the best creators and best entrepreneurs on the planet, then you need to go to the link in the description and save your free spot in the People Magic Summit presented by Mighty Networks. If you haven't watched the channel before, then what I've just described is my gap planning system, where I'm defining the goal that I have for each week, the actions that are associated with a successful completion of the goal, and I'm looking at it week by week and saying, when am I protecting time to get those high priority things done, to complete those goals by knocking out the actions that are associated with them. Define the goal, list the actions, protect the time, so that when you're in a protected time block, you can work on those actions and complete your goal. Okay, I'm trying to do some new things to make this more interesting. This might suck for a little bit, but in the end, it's going to get much better. And that's the journey that I want you to come on with me, to make this a 1 million subscriber channel. How does this channel need to be better in order for that to be the reality? The channel needs to be more interesting, more focused, and I need to find the right distinction, the right balance of teaching with personality and also just making the videos a little better than they've been. Like, I'm doing here's the bullet journal. Here we go. Here's analog action. Here's all the stuff. I feel very strongly about the direction and the content and the niche focus, because you all have told me that. The numbers have told me that. The numbers don't lie. Numbers are agnostic. They don't care, but it needs to be better. This isn't becoming a vlog, but there is going to be more vlogging on the channel. And part of that right now is I need to get ready and leave, because when you're a parent and you also have very specific times to go work out, it means that you just got to leave at a particular time and get to the next thing. So that's what I'm going to do now.